Ah, that was good. I just finished watching the animated version of Daddy Longlegs. That was good.
Yeah? I've never seen it. Actually, I don't really know the story either. I've heard of it though.
To put it simply, it's a Cinderella story.
Oh, okay.
The main character is Judy Abbott. She is an orphan who has been given the opportunity to study at the prestigious private school, Lincoln Memorial High School, by a mysterious benefactor she only knows as John Smith. She has only seen his shadow once, and because of his long legs, she calls him Daddy Longlegs.
Are you reading that? I thought you had memorized your lines.
Anyway.
Really?
The only payment she needs to give her benefactor is to write him a letter every month, with no expectation of a response. How can I memorize that long an explanation?
Just try your best.
Anyhow, she faced a lot of difficulties, but was able to live her life to the fullest without ever giving up.
I see. That sounds like a good film.
Yeah. Oh, you should watch it. Before, I thought that Cinderella stories were always about talented people living difficult lives due to their circumstances or something bad that happened to them. But then a chance comes along and they eventually become successful. Cinderella stories were something that only happened to a few extremely lucky or talented people. After watching those Cinderella or success stories, I always thought it would be great if something like that happened to me. Somewhere in my heart, however, I never believed it could happen to me. Something like that couldn't happen by chance, and there's no way I'd be discovered by such amazing people. It could never happen in the real world. After watching that animation, however, I thought about it more deeply and realized I hadn't been understanding the stories correctly. Now I think that no matter how tragic their fate or the situation they were in, they never sulked or got envious of others. They never gave in even if they were sometimes swallowed up by anxiety or fear. They always remembered to be themselves. Because they lived their lives to the fullest, they were discovered by someone and achieved success. I don't think it's because they were lucky or extremely talented to begin with. In the end, good things happened because they were always true to themselves. I think anyone can understand that if someone is always sulky or envious, there's no way a person or an opportunity will come along that can change their lives and make them happy. In a sense, it may be inevitable that everyone gets swallowed up by difficult circumstances or situations sometimes, and loses sight of themselves. But I think the way out of the situation is always to be yourself. I feel that the shortcut to happiness is to always be true to yourself. So now I believe that Cinderella stories can happen to anyone who is true to themselves.
Cool.
Being sulky, envious, anxious, or fearful weakens our ability to be ourselves. So when we find ourselves slipping back into these patterns, we should let go of them as soon as possible.
It's quite difficult to always be to ourselves. We may lose ourselves sometimes, but we have to keep moving forward and never give up.
Yeah. So, anyway, do you want to watch that anime? We can put it on now if you like.
Daddy long legs?
Yeah.
No thanks.
What's wrong with you?